Good morning, everybody. I want to talk to you today about why so many people fail in network marketing. And network marketing is basically what I do and what so many people on my Facebook do. So I'm going to just ask that you share the broadcast as you're jumping on. If you are somebody that is in my field of work, then people need to hear about this. People need to know what the heck is going on with this business. Like, what is this all about? Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. Tell me when you're here. Comment when you're here so that I can say hello to you. So I think a big part of what we do, so network marketing is exactly, good morning, Elisa. Network marketing is exactly what it is. It's a networking business. So I think a lot of people come in with the idea that network marketing is something that's like a get rich quick. Like, you're going to jump into this business and you're going to make all sorts of money, and that's how this works. And that's not how this works at all. This is like the polar opposite of what actually goes on. So you don't come into this business with the expectation that you're not going to work hard and that you're not going to have to do anything and you're going to make all sorts of money. And I think people need to realize that right off the get-go, because a lot of people will sign people up and they'll say, this business is so easy. It's really easy. All you have to do is post on your Facebook and you're going to be successful. And that 100% is not true. As somebody who's been in this business for 3 full years almost, there's a lot of work that goes into this. And I think people have this idea that a lot of people have like what we call a business, or sorry, not a business, the opposite of that, an employee mindset. So they're like, if I'm working for 10 hours a day, then I expect to make 10 hours in pay. I expect that, if you're working at a job where you're getting paid hourly, like that should be, let's say you're making $20 an hour and you're working 10 hours a day, like you're expecting to have that payout at the end of the day, that's what you're making. But what we need to remember is that this business doesn't work that way. So you're going to put in, especially in the beginning when you're just learning everything, you're going to put in like 12 hours a day. I remember working for like 12 hours a day and it felt like I was doing nothing. It felt like I was wasting time. It felt like nothing was happening. It felt like, I'm like, oh my God, I sold like 3 mascaras over the course of like, let's say 3 weeks. And I'm just going to talk about mascara because I'm in the cosmetics industry. But I think it's really important to remember that like 3 mascaras, if I hustled for 12 hours a day, 3 mascaras, my payout was, I don't know, I forget what it was even at the time, like $20. So, you look at it and you're like, oh, like this, you feel defeated. And that's totally normal to feel defeated, because imagine you went into an place of employment, you got hired, and you got this job and you worked, 10 hours a day, and they're like, here's $20. That's not how this works, though. I would be mad too. That would not be the idea. You have to shift your mindset when you come into a business like this, that success, and some people, yes, I will 100% say, some people, when they jump into network marketing, they just get it and they fly and they put in the hours and they start making tons of money. And there are some companies that or not even just some companies, but there are some people, because it's nothing to do with the company, it's to do with the person. So some people do come in, like I have girls that come in and their very first online party that they do, they sell $1,000, and that's an amazing payout when you're making 20% of that in commission. But a lot of people don't do that. They come in and they kind of, especially right now is a slower sales month across the board for business. So girls that are joining right now, I keep reminding them that this is not a time where you're going to be making a lot of sales. It's a time where you should be sharing this opportunity with other people. And you are going to put in a ton of hours this summer and it's going to feel pointless. But when the fall comes and you have built up your network, because this is network marketing, and you've built up all your friends and you have met so many new people, when we launch all of our brand new products in September, you are going to be laughing, because everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, that's my makeup girl. That's the girl that I want to go to for my product. And they're going to go to you and they're going to get themselves some new products. So So I think it's really important to remember that even if you started in a busy month, like our busiest month of the year, typically on record, is November. We had our biggest month as a company in March this year, just randomly. It was not, it was a huge month in general, and that doesn't always happen. But I think it's really important to remember that, like, when you come into this business, it's not going to be, you're not going to right away, it's not going to take off. The other thing that people come in and they think that their friends and family are going to be their biggest customers and they're going to sell them the most and they're going to buy all their products and they're going to be so excited as you are. And when people join these types of companies, they are really excited, because if you're joining, and I want you to really think about that, because if you are joining a company, you have to love what you're selling. Like, if I didn't absolutely love, this is my favorite part of my day, is coming on live here, chatting with you guys, whoever jumps on, whoever shares it, whoever I meet so many new people on these lives every single day, and I get to sit here and do my makeup. But if I didn't love the products that I was putting on my face every day, how the heck am I going to share those with people, and how the heck am I going to sell them? So when you're looking at network marketing companies, you better love the product that you're selling, because people are not going to believe you and they're not going to buy from you. So when you join a company, you are not joining for, you're not necessarily joining the company, you're joining the person, right? Like, my girls on my team, my goal is all my girls are my besties. We have so much fun. Last night we had a team dinner, and I want girls coming into this business feeling like, oh my gosh, this business is so fun. And that's what you want. You want that sort of mentality with your team, because it allows you to kind of express yourself. It allows people to have that connection. But you want people feeling that way right off the get-go, because when people join this and think that they're going to be rich off the bat, it takes a while. I have girls that are still, working every month. We're always working towards goals. I'm nowhere close to what I want to do with this business yet. I am still on a mission to help as many women as I possibly can be successful in this business. Because the nice thing about our company, and some companies are different, I know everyone's company runs differently, but one of the big things is with network marketing is that most people don't make money unless, you're not going to make money. So if you signed up, if I signed you up and you're not successful, you're not going to make any money at all. And literally, the thing with our company is we don't have, hey Laura, we don't have any sign up bonuses. We don't have those things. We don't have, we don't carry those. So if you sign up today, I don't make a penny off of anything that you do. I don't make a penny off of a single aspect of you buying a presenter's kit. Where I make money and how you make money in this business is helping people and helping your team and showing them that this is the way that you can make money. And anybody can be successful in this business with the right training. I truly believe that with the right training and the right push, you can be successful in this business. And that doesn't mean that your sponsor, let's say my sponsor, I'm lucky, is still very much active, but I have a lot of girls on my team who their sponsor is gone and they're like, how the heck am I going to do this? You don't need your sponsor. The really cool part is if you have an employee mindset with this business, if you're someone who's if you're somebody who thinks that you should be paid for the hours that you work, if that's the mindset that you have, that's not how this works. You're your own boss. Nobody tells you what to do. No one's going to tell you, hey, Sarah, get up and work today. That's not how this works. I have to get up and I have to decide every single day. I'm using this new color, guys, and I'm really excited. So I get up every single day and I work. That is what I do, because I am not going to make any money if I don't put in the hours. If I don't do anything for my business, how could I expect a payout? And if I'm not helping people, if I'm not looking to build my network. So a lot of people are like, what the heck do you do all day? Well, a lot of the things that I do are behind the scenes. You don't see them, but it's, it's interacting with girls. It's sharing the opportunity. I share this opportunity with at least 30 to 40 people a day, because I know how much it's changed my life. There's things in my life that just really would not have happened if it hadn't been for this opportunity coming into it. The trips, the financial freedom, the friendships, the mindset shift. There's so many different things that go into this. But in order to have all those things, in order to see all those things and feel all those things, you absolutely have to put the hours in. Like, and whether that's like an hour in the morning and an hour like on your lunch break, I work on my lunch when I'm working, like, cause I'm a full-time teacher. When I'm at work, like I spend lunch hour in my classroom a lot of days, catching up on messages, messaging women about the opportunity, hosting some online lash bashes, which I have going on right now. So if you are watching and you are interested, I am hoping to get as many women a free Epic mascara as I possibly can. So if you are interested in that, please comment on my post on my wall and I will get back to you. I would love to do that. Totally what you get. Yeah. So if you're going to be if you put in the hours, you will have a payout eventually. So the way this works, it's going to work really, really hard for the first 6 months. You're going to hustle. And it's going to feel like, oh my gosh, why am I even doing this? You're going to have lots of times where you're like, it would just be easier if I quit. It'd just be easier if I didn't do this. This is silly. And then you're going to have this like aha moment and things are just going to connect. And, you know, I don't want to put a time frame on it because maybe it takes you a year, maybe it takes you 2 years to have that aha moment with your business. And everybody's journey is different. And like the death of this business is you cannot compare yourself. Don't compare yourself to what other people are doing. If I compared myself to some people that, you know, started when I started or started after I started, there's lots of girls that are way ahead of where I am. And if I compared myself to them, like my business would crumble because it doesn't matter what they're doing. I don't really care what they're doing, to be honest. It's more about what I'm doing. So is this making sense? Do you guys really relate to this? Like those of you who are watching, can you understand that this is like not an employee mindset type business. This is a work for yourself and get yourself ahead as much as you can business. Like how many of you are in network marketing right now? Like how many of you do a network marketing business that are watching? And if you're watching on the replay, can you hashtag replay so that I know that you're watching on the replay? Let me know. What company are you with? How long have you been doing it? I want to know these things. So Alicia, you are doing this business with me, which is exciting. But what else? Who is on here that is in a network marketing business? And how long have you been at it? I think that's a really important thing to recognize. Like, how long have you been doing this business? And I'm just going to keep going with my aligner here because it's really hard to talk when I'm putting on my liner. And I will look at your comments. So if you are, you know, I think it's really important too, if you're, like I said, if you're coming in to this business, it doesn't matter when you start. And I actually got some pretty staggering numbers for my company last night. I was out with the VP of sales, with our company last night for dinner. And like, let me tell you, like, I'm sorry, but there's not very many companies where your VP of sales will fly in to have dinner with your team and you pick her up at her parents' house. So that was kind of hilarious. And it was like the greatest little dinner. We had so much fun. We learned so much. So here's some staggering numbers for you. So in Canada, there is only, Okay, so there's 50,000 people I think that have signed up with Younique. So 50,000 have signed up with Younique. How many do you think are actively working their business? So some of you are in my group and I asked this morning, so don't comment. But how many of you think, how many of 50,000 people, how many people do you think are still working their business out of the 50,000 that have joined? There's a lot of people that fail in this business because they have so much fear in success. And I honestly believe that because anybody can do what I do. This, like what I'm doing right now did not come overnight. I did not have the confidence to come on here at all. I was terrified. I didn't know how to do makeup. So I was like, how the heck am I going to go on? And I used to do videos because we didn't have live when I started. But I'm like, how the heck am I going to go on and show people how to do makeup? I could barely do it myself. So I really, honestly, I practiced a lot. I'm now practicing with you guys on here, like trying to do this wing liner. I'm going to try and perfect it every single day until I have it like bang on. I'm getting a little bit better every single day with it. And I know that I'm not going to get any better if I'm not practicing. I need to get a better brush. This is what I was having the discussion last night with some girls. So you're going to learn a ton of stuff when you start network marketing because there's so many different elements to it. It's about meeting people. It's about learning about the products. It's learning how to use the products. And I mean, you're not going to be a makeup artist the first day you start. You're not going to, maybe you are a makeup artist the first day you start and you're like, that's awesome. But most of the time, guys, honestly, people that start this business, I'd say 99% of the unique, like top people, they barely wore makeup when they started. They are not makeup artists by any means. They were smart with their business. This business is about relationships. It's about building up your Facebook. It's about building up your contacts. It's about meeting new people. The biggest thing that I've taken out of this is the confidence that I've been able to give women in themselves again through our products. Like that is, there's nothing more rewarding to me than, like, I had a lady message me yesterday thanking me for allowing her to feel more confident again and allowing her to feel more secure in herself again. And that's all I want out of this business. So I think it's really important that we're kind of looking at it from that standpoint. I'm not out here. I don't even do this. If I could do this business for free, I would. That's how much I love it. That's how much I wake up day in and day out. And if I put in the hours, I'm not looking. It's like, I barely check my back office. And what that means is my back office is like where I can see everybody's sales, what we're at. I could figure out what my monthly payout is going to be at the end of the month for royalties. We get paid every 3 hours on sales, but we also have royalties when you hit a certain level. I honestly don't even check my back office daily. I do it every couple of days. It doesn't matter to me. It does not matter to me. If you can find something in your life that you are so passionate about that you can go ahead and, push yourself forward with it, you are going to get, honestly, it's going to be so amazing for you to be able to, really look and see that you have found success with something. And when you find a job or a passion that you can do where you do get paid, because you've got to live, right? I'm not saying go find a passion where you're not getting paid, but if you can find something that you're so passionate about, eventually you're going to make money with it because people see that passion. It becomes a business. And network marketing is kind of like it's like a very risk-free. In my opinion, it's risk-free because when you buy our presenter kit, and other companies work differently, but I know with ours, when you buy our presenter kit, it's $119 Canadian for $500 and I think it's $10 right now in product. And that's an insane makeup discount. You're getting a ton of free makeup. You have no other fees you have to pay. You have no other commitment. All you have is an amazing opportunity sitting in front of you that you can either take and go for it and actually push this business to all new levels and, build a completely new life and be passionate and get up every day and work your business. Like I will do a live every single day until I know that I have reached, I don't even think, you can't even reach a maximum of people, but I want to reach as many people as I possibly can and tell them about this opportunity because things have really shifted in my everyday, my mindset, my positivity, my friendships, my everything, my bank account. Yes, it's shifted. It has shifted, but it's not the reason I get up every day. It's not like I get up and I'm like, oh, I got to go to work because I gotta go sit and do my lives and message people and be present online. I don't get up and do that. That's not something I get up and I'm like, okay, well, if I don't do that, I'm not gonna get paid. I get up and do it because I love doing it. And, every day, it's not like a consistent, like I said, I don't have an employee mindset anymore. And especially with this business, you cannot have an employee mindset where you're like, I work 12 hours today. I should be paid for those. This business, you work hard for 6 months, and then the next 6 months, you will make money that you're like, I shouldn't be paid this much money for what I'm doing right now. And you just have to really learn how to have gratitude for everything that you are given with this. Because, and like I said, 6 months is just a ballpark. You could take you a year. It just depends on how much you put into it right at the beginning. I was very okay in the beginning putting in, 12, 15 hours a day, because I knew that the outcome for me in 6 months down the road would be a lot more significant. I saw that bigger picture. And can we just talk about this mascara? I literally just stare at myself. I have no lashes, guys. Like, I've never ever used a mascara like this in my life. And I love our 3D, and I will get more volume and length, but it's because I'm adding fibers to my already existing lashes. This is just my lashes, people. Anyways, this Epic Mascara is launching August 1st. And like, once again, if you've got passion for your business, like, that is something I am so passionate about, is a new product that is going to change women's lives. And that is a big part of this. This business is changing women's lives, and it's also changing women's lives through the products. Those are people who are customers and try our products. Oh my God. And when I get those messages thanking me for, I've never had mascara like this, I've never had lashes like this, I know that I'm doing my life's mission. I know that I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. So if you guys have any questions about anything I've talked about, if you are in the network marketing industry, you know that this business isn't easy. It is not easy, but it is very simple, the things you need to do to be successful. And those things include, if you guys are like, what the heck do you even do? Well, it's a bunch of things, right? It's talking to people every single day, talking to new people every single day, meeting people in various, I meet a lot of people in groups. I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook, and I meet a lot of different people. So that's a big part of what I do. I chat with people, girls on my team every day. And I mean, you're not going to have a team right away. So when you're starting out, you're just trying to network and meet as many people as possible. And I host amazing lash bashes. So what that means is it's very simple, totally free to do. And you come on, I will create a group for you. And for 10 days, I will talk about our mascara. Now I can say mascaras because we have two. And actually, I'm doing lash serum as well. I'm already seeing small results. I'm not going to take a result picture until the 2-week mark. But ladies, actually, will I be able to? No, because my 2-week mark, I'll be in New Orleans. So you're gonna have to wait for my 3-week mark of consistently using our lash serum. But I'm already seeing a little bit of difference, definitely, especially with my middle lashes. I find they're getting a little bit longer. So that's very exciting. Lash serums are crazy. Lash serums right now are all the rage, because every girl, I don't know what it is. I guess it's sort of like a North American thing. Hello, Jen. I guess it's sort of like a North American thing, but like, girls love long lashes. It's like they're obsessed with it. Like, they either have fake lash extensions on, and I've done the lash extension. I will tell you why I didn't really like my lash extensions, because I found, like, okay, you get them done and you look amazing for, you get them done and you look amazing for like a week and a half. Hi. And then I found that it was really, and then they kind of look sparse, right? So you have to go back and get them refilled. And a refill was super expensive, and it took so much time. I'm like, I don't have time to be laying here for an hour and a half getting lash extensions put on. So the other thing I actually really found frustrating too is when you're in the shower, I was finding that the lashes like gathered a lot of water. And so I couldn't really open my eyes when I was in the shower, which drove me crazy. I'd have to like dab my face with a towel in order to open my eyes properly. And I think the biggest thing for that, like, that's super annoying, but you're always worried that they're going to fall out. You don't want to lose any premature because then you have to go get them filled. So for me, I mean, I was like, okay, you know what? I tried it. I really didn't like our second mascara that we were selling. And so I wanted to try something different. I thought it would be a lot more convenient to not have to do mascara in the morning because it does take a bit of time to do the 3D one. But now that we have this one step, and it's legit, like very legit, blowing my mind with how like high quality it is and how much length and volume. I've never got this from a regular mascara. My time in the morning, like when I go to work, that's going to be my key mascara because I'm going to be able to, I'm just using our powder foundation. I love this stuff. Sorry. I'm going to have a lot more time in the morning to throw this on and be ready a lot quicker. So, and it's a very easy like day look. When I went out last night, I put 3D Fiber Lash over the Epic Mascara, which you totally can do. And it looks awesome. So I love this powder foundation. It is a very simple, once again, I'm doing a very simple look today. I don't need a lot of makeup on. I don't have very many places to be today. What am I doing today? I'm literally going to the gym, and I did get a message right when I started this to probably go play soccer as well after, which I probably will do. So, there is my powder foundation. I don't know what lip color to wear today. I kind of want to just go something simple. Maybe I will put on my, because I still haven't even had my coffee yet this morning, guys. This is like unheard of for me to not have my coffee in my body. I'll put on our Savvy lip stain. I love this one. So it's a purple. And it just gives my lips a little, it just gives my lips a little bit of color, and it dries, right? So like in like 30 seconds from now, it will be completely soaked into my lips and it'll be done for the day. So a very simple little look today. Oh my gosh, I didn't put any bronzer on. I'm like addicted to bronzer. It's something that if I did 5 products that must have, it would be bronzer, and it would be my eyebrows, it would be mascara, it would be something on my lips, and that will give you, and I honestly, I'd have to say concealer too, but I'd have to wear like a face product with the concealer because I like to highlight my super dark circles, being Italian. So if I had to choose, if I wasn't able to put on face product, I'd probably choose eyeshadow. I was somebody who never wore eyeshadow, guys. I honestly would wear one color and that's it. And now that I've learned how to do it, I'm just wearing 2 today. Really pretty, just matte colors. I don't want any shimmer today. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope the beginning you found very helpful, and why so many people fail with this business. It's really just mindset and understanding that when you come in, it is not an immediate payout. This is not an immediate payout business. You are going to work super freaking hard for the first month, 6 months, year, maybe even 2 years. But if you can stick with it and really believe in yourself and really learn all that you can and implement everything you can, every single person can meet success. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. You can meet success. You can have 15 kids for all I care. You can still be successful at this. I have girls on my team with like 6 kids. They work and they do this and they're still rocking it. So you all have potential to do this. I believe in every single one of you. It's just a matter of you believing in yourself. So thanks again for tuning in. I hope you found that helpful, beneficial. If you thought I had anything in there that was of value to people that they need to hear this, girls on your team, it doesn't really matter what business you're in. If you feel like I gave some sort of value to you, please share the broadcast so that other people can benefit from this. Thanks again and have a wonderful Thursday.